very recently.
I think that our heritage in this country is being lost. I'm not against the rights of any minorities, but I think this country is on its way to being a third world nation.
We have a moral obligation to admit the words poor, they tell us, even if it makes our own country poorer and dirtier and more divided.
Right now, America is being made over. We're losing the integrity of our society.
Yes, it's gonna belong to
our children are going to be growing up as strangers in their own land.
An unrelenting stream
and that's
of
when we do
immigration,
too.
but why? Well, Joe Biden
We
just
grown
said it,
too now in our
to change
own
the
land.
racial mix of the country. That's the reason, to reduce the political power of people whose ancestors lived here
The
and
topic is
dramatically increase the
unpacking the
proportion of
racist
Americans
right
newly
wing.
arrived from the third world.
You
Immigration
have
therapy.
a rapidly declining European American majority, and if we don't reverse this soon, we will be a minority in our own
I'm glad
country.
I don't know
And at
leave
that
to leave.
point, we will be outnumbered and outvoted in our land, and no matter
You know,
what
for
you
no
think
land.
about any issue,
A black
you will
people
be
land.
powerless to make your voice heard in government.
This policy is
David
called the
Duke.
Great Replacement, the replacement of legacy Americans with more obedient people from faraway countries.
Gotta say, in a lot of those moments, Tucker Carlson is a lot more overt
Watch
with
the
his
two
bigotry
wicked
than the
boy.
former KKK guy.
The same whole
Now, many
fears.
people have been understandably shocked by how audaciously racist this argument is, and it is indeed. But
And
it's also
fucking
worth
the
actually
racist
confronting
right
it, because it
wings.
is not just racist, it
Immigration
is also stupid. Now,
therapy.
those things are related because racism is a form of stupidity. But in this case, I want to confront the core idea because the text of this argument is also said over this subtext. These are the images I'm sure you have seen. These are the people leaving one of the poorest countries in the world.
Beautiful
Haiti.
people, God
They made
choosing
the
people
incredibly
for the all
perilous trek they
nation.
have gone across
On a
the water,
bright.
that's the Rio Grande there, to cross from Mexico to the U.S. and set up a
Wait.
camp under a Texas bridge,
Tell us
hoping to
the
apply for
angel
asylum, which we can't stress enough is their right under national, our laws,
Look.
and international.
Upon God choosing
It's a
people.
right that was suspended by the
Run
Trump
him down with
administration
us.
with the help of Stephen Miller, and whose suspension has been continued by the
Okay.
Biden administration, essentially leading to those folks, those Haitian people,
But you poor
being
boy,
rounded up and deported back to Haiti.
No,
Now,
then
for the
sorry you
record,
not do
this is
that.
what it looks like under that bridge today. The entire camp is empty.
Then
Today, the
yes,
Department of
then
Homeland
take
Security
out the
Secretary
camp then.
Alejandro Mayorkas announced that
No,
all the
pull them
migrants there
down.
have been removed. Some are being returned to Haiti. A majority of them are now headed for immigration
Coming to
proceedings.
America.
But these are the images that have been airing
Coming
around
to
the clock on
America.
Fox News.
And
Because
America
these
again,
images
coming to the land of
communicate
the
something. They
forefathers.
speak far louder
We
than
have
the
a
arguments
name.
can. Whenever they show you a large group of people at the border,
People don't know
it is
how much people
because
there
the
on this
images
earth
like
here.
this are meant to scare you. They're meant to tell you, you Americans sitting at home watching the TV, that these people are coming to take what is yours, to overrun
Enough
you,
for them. Them
and
take
to
to it.
stimulate
So
the
we have come
deepest
back and
part of
take
your
what was
brain in the
willfully
brainstem
ours.
that is
Black
scared,
people.
strangers,
We need to
foreigners.
read
The part of the
Deuteronomy
brain that we all
28.
have. It's a very
read from
profound
Isaiah
and effective
to
form of politics, not just
Malachi,
here, but
and
across
go back
the
in a
world, in all kinds
Psalms.
of different contexts.
And we see.
It's one of the most dangerously ascendant and virulent
He said,
forms
my
of
people that are
demagoguery the
called
world
by
over,
my name.
particularly at this moment.
If
the
he's
world has
incorrect
become
man or
smaller,
woman from
and
the
people are
herd.
moving across borders more
The
than ever.
first two from the herd.
Now,
What color the
I'd like
herd
to
have?
spell out
Black,
some of the many reasons
brown.
why this particular racism isn't just morally vicious, but deeply stupid.
really stupid.
First of all,
Little
it's almost too
brute,
obvious to state, but I'm going to say it
All
anyway.
demons, them. Watch
No
them.
one's being replaced.
You tell if you're no father, the devil.
If you're watching me
Look.
right now, and let's say the
The
US
father of
allowed
lie, the
every
devil.
one of those Haitians
No
to
say no
apply for
favor him.
asylum, you
Where your
wouldn't
name
get kicked out of the
Tucker?
country.
Where your name up there,
It's
so.
not the
No
way
day
it
is
works.
done.
America is not a
No
nightclub
skin a go
where people
melt
have
off on
to come
nobody,
out
you know how
before
you
other
go go in
people
a
can come
sack it.
in.
Isaiah,
It's actually a really big
Zephaniah
country
chapter
with nearly
14, verse
330
12.
million people, so a few thousand people
And verse 9 in
are not
Zechariah
replacing
14 say,
Number two, the David Dukes and the
these
Tucker
people
Carlsons
will
of the
come to
world
know
want
his
portray the
name.
people who are trying to come here
We don't know white
as,
Jesus.
in Tucker's words, obedient. As
Out of
mindless
order.
drones who are being imported because they will do whatever Democrats tell them. Think about it for just half a second, okay? These people
Coming
have
to
done one of the most
America.
difficult, ambitious
Punish
things a
back
human being can
again.
do. They left their homes at great
Anti-migrant.
personal cost and risk.
Pretty
They crossed
pretty.
thousands of miles
And
to a completely
quality.
foreign land where
Look
most
how
of them
God
don't
people-
know
look how
anyone
God
and
picking
don't
them
speak the
pretty.
language in
Look
the
how God picking
slim
them pretty.
hope of a better life.
Look.
Whatever you want to call that, that's
Look
the
for the
opposite of
poor little
obedient.
girl.
Whatever
Look
you
for
want
the
to
one
say
there.
about the folks showing up these conditions, these are go-getters by definition. That's a much
These are
tougher road to
chosen
hoe
people
than
of
just
God who don't
being a
know what
legacy
they are head.
case who cruises
I
on
want
your
you to
name
know
and your
say a lot
family
of angel
connections.
there ready to fight
The
them
other
back.
part of that claim
God make
that
with
does
that
not
promise
make any
then, so we
sense is the
fight it back
idea
and he will take us
that
back
anyone
into the
knows
land.
what politics these people believe or how they
Take
will
we and
vote.
send we all over the world.
One of
Send
the
we got
remarkable things we saw in
Jamaica,
2020
we
was there
send
a
we
lot
got
of immigrants
Bahamas,
who voted
we
for
send
Donald
we
Trump.
got Puerto Rico.
New York Times wrote, quote,
Yeah, man,
many
I
areas
like
with large
Caribbean island.
populations of Latinos
We don't need
and
to read
residents
Isaiah
stayed
chapter
put, including
11,
ones with
verse
the highest
11.
numbers of immigrants,
That's
had
how we
something in
get
common
it.
with the election.
Isaiah
A surge in
11,
turnout
verse
and a shift to
11.
the right, often
The
a
one
sizable
party that
one.
mentioned the people of
You know
the
what? People are complicated.
island.
All people, no matter where they come from and what they look like, still human beings, still complicated.
No, man, no, human
What
being to
logical
white
reason would
people.
the
White people are
Republican Party
human
and conservatives
being.
have to
A
abruptly
Satan
dismiss
seed.
an opportunity to grow
The good one and the evil one. That's why Cain went kill Abel.
And finally, Tucker
God
Carlson
Cain
is
away for
alleging some
Satan.
conspiracy by the Democratic Party to bring new liberal voters
him
in, but the
pick
truth
apple.
is just about the opposite. I have been covering this issue for 16
apple.
years. I wrote a story
Sex
in
in
2006
sex
that ended up
Eve.
getting spiked about the McCain
And
Kennedy
he,
campaigns on
Karogi,
immigration
Adam.
reform. I've been covering it through
Getty.
2 Democratic administrations. At no point have Democrats passed comprehensive immigration reform to legalize the 11 million people who are here without legal status. And according to the State Department, from February to the end of August, the U.S. of the Biden administration has admitted just over 6,000 refugees in a country of 330 million people. If this is a big
how much of them are
conspiracy by
dead?
the Democrats to import a ton new voters, they are doing a very bad job at it,
How
aren't
much of them are dead?
they? The reality is that the last 2 Democratic presidents
Obama
have had
wants
pretty strong
Central America, do not
enforcement-first
send your
policy approaches
children
at the border.
to the border.
That was the case under Barack Obama. It's the case under Joe Biden right now.
2014.
And of course, the disgusting irony is that wrong
I
and
never
again,
talk like
stupid
Obama when they're
racist
taking
message about
people.
replacement is being pounded into people's heads so that people like Joe Biden and other Democrats get scared of that reaction. And they send these desperate people
To them there.
who have undertaken
look
one of the most
on them.
courageous things a
Hell shall
person
be
can
in a
undertake
doom.
back to where they came from.
I can't wait
That's
till
the
I
whole point.
can't wait for Zephaniah chapter
I'm
14
sorry,
verse 12.
but we cannot
Fulfill
allow this
pound.
vicious stupidity
Fulfill
to win.
pound. Zephaniah chapter 14
Leon
verse
Castro
12.
served as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under President Obama. Before that, he's the mayor of San Antonio, Texas, and he joins me now. What do you think about the idea, Julian, that those images and that message, as vile as it is, draws blood, and it works to a certain extent with the people it's intended
God
for?
same people them blood are crying
And
at
it
the earth, them come here and
scares
kill we
Democrats
off. Kill off me
and all the way up to the
forbearance,
Biden
them
administration
ancestors, them.
into being
Change
worried
their
about
language.
what it looks
Hey,
like
hey, you know wait.
with what they do in the border.
Well, no question, and you laid out some of the history of that, whether we were talking earlier on about Chinese or Irish or Italians or Jews or Mexicans or folks in the Northern Triangle countries or this past week, Haitians. There is a powerful amount of fear-mongering and this stirring up of xenophobia that too oftentimes has gone a long way in politics, and the reaction to that among Democrats too often has been to not touch it, to think of it as a third rail issue, to not really want to mix it up.
Right.
And what happens is that they don't even make the argument. You remember, Chris, that when he accepted the nomination